Hey babies, welcome back to my channel. So today's going to be a super juicy topic. Today we're going to be doing 50 Shades of Girl Talk. And if you guys don't know what that is, so pretty much I asked you guys if you guys would be interested in Girl Talk where I give you guys advice. So if you guys are interested in sharing something personal where maybe you need advice or guidance or maybe just a second opinion or anything like that, we are here to help you, sis. So go ahead and email me at armaniamor01@gmail.com. And I will also have it down here at the screen as well, and also on the description box down below. And you can go ahead and email me, sis, and tell me all your problems. Like, I really don't care what it is. This is a non-judgmental zone, so don't worry about, I'm not going to say no names, I'm not going to say anything like that, so you don't have to worry about that. We're just simply here to help you, sis. We're simply here to help you. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Nessie and I go by Armani Amor, and you can go ahead and just hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notification so you can know every time that I'm on. And also, sis, we are on a very juicy topic, and who knows, maybe this might help some of you that are going through something similar, or maybe you know someone that might, and let's just all be there for one another and just lift each other up. So if you guys are ready, let's get right on to it. Okay, so you guys already know this is too juicy. I got my wine. For those of you that know what I love to drink, it's Pink Moscato Barefoot brand. It's like my ish, sis. I love to drink this all the time. So if you guys want to grab a snack, grab dinner, grab breakfast, grab whatever it is, grab your little wine, and let's get right on to this, because we're gonna really go into this topic because a lot of you guys have been emailing me, and this one here is kind of a little juicy. I'm not gonna lie. It's a super long email, so bear with me. So like I said, sis, cheers, okay? This one deserves a video on its own just because the email is so long, and there's certain points that we need to get to just to kind of help our sis out, you know what I'm saying? So the email starts off as, I honestly don't know how to start this off, so I'm just going to jump right in. Okay, girl. Okay, so my problem is with my mother-in-law. Okay, so my problem is with my mother-in-law and how she still keeps in touch with my husband's ex, the mother of his daughter. We've had full custody of her for a little over a year now, and her mom is really a piece of shit. I've been raising her. She would talk to her mom off and on, and she eventually just stopped. She'll call maybe 3 times a month, and every time she called, always was feeding her bullshit. It got to the point to where she was asking why she wasn't good enough, or asked me why her mom didn't love her. Okay, so that's the part that the daughter would say. We got her when she was 4. She's about to be 6. She's always called me mom. So my husband is from California. His mom and ex still live over there, and we're in Texas. Okay, so we're in different states, sis. All right. Because we are so far, and I as a mom couldn't ever imagine not being able to see my girls on a daily. So because of my big heart, I allowed his ex, the mother of his daughter, to come live with us. Of course, it only lasted 2 weeks because she went back to her boyfriend, which is more important than her daughter. Okay. Her plan was to stay with us till she got on her feet. That way she was able to live in the same town as her daughter. Okay, so I'm guessing now we're in Texas, all of us together. Yes, me, you, sis, and the mama and your husband and everybody else, okay? We're all in Texas. My husband at the time was a truck driver, and I was pregnant when I was a month away from giving birth when she came to live with me and my husband. Okay, so you're 8 months pregnant, and the ex, the baby mama, whatever you want to call her, came to live with you guys in Texas. So you guys are in Texas all together. You're about to give birth. You're extremely hormonal. I get it, sis. Like, I've been there. And you're extremely too kind. I'm just saying. But let's just move on. We wanted to use that time to save up as much money as we can till the baby came. So he stayed on the road. He came home for 2 days when she lived with us. By the way, he was totally against her coming to stay with us. It took me a good 8 months to convince him. Your whole pregnancy, sis? Whoa. Okay, that's besides the point. It really is. So anyway, she comes, stays with us sooner than she was supposed to. Her boyfriend choked her and hit her while she was pregnant. She was like 10 weeks. When she moved in with us, it was back in February. But of course, they ended up back together and she left. Since she left, she doesn't even call to check on her daughter. The last time she called was to see if we can lend her money for gas. Since his mom lives in California, I've never met her in person. We've talked on the phone and FaceTime before, but that's about it. His mom always seems to keep tabs on her. Okay, so keep tabs on the husband's ex. His mom calls to see how she's doing and how her baby is and how her pregnancy is going and vice versa. His ex will call his mom and ask for her. And it's annoying that his mom acts like she doesn't like her, but yet is still there for her. It bothers me because we have her granddaughter. It would be different if we didn't have her. So is this wrong of me to not want to meet his mom? I honestly could care less if we even had a relationship. I honestly couldn't even know how to bring it up to my husband. I did ask him once if he would be mad if I didn't want to meet his mom. He was hesitant, but he told me no. Kind of like I wasn't being serious. Am I wrong? Should I just forget whatever she does and just meet her for family events? If we do see his mom, it would only be once a year. Okay, hold on. I know that this topic is strictly about the mother-in-law, but can we just rewind all the way back? Hold on. I need to like one of these because it takes a real ass, grown ass woman to invite your soon to be, well, this is your husband and also, you know, the father of your future child, you know, and to invite the baby mama to live. Okay, you guys are in the same household, okay? Like, girl, like you have such a huge heart. It is extremely rare to find a person in general to be completely accepting, to be understanding, to be willing to take control of a situation just out of the kindness of your heart to make sure that the little girl, you know, your stepdaughter or daughter, if you don't like to call her stepdaughter, however you may label it, you know, to make sure that she's okay, to make sure that her life is right, to make sure that you're doing everything in your power to make sure that she grows up to know her own mother. Yo, for that, I just feel like crying. Like, seriously, like, I just feel like crying. That is just, that's crazy. That is a blessing in itself, that alone. Honestly, like, it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot out of someone to just be like, yeah, you know what, let's just put all our BS aside and you could just go ahead and come live with us, etc., etc. So, now, we have her living there, okay, and she's only there for about 2 weeks, and then she dips out because she decided to go run back to her, you know, boyfriend at that time, which, you know, she was 10 weeks pregnant. Okay, so I just want to stop right there, and because that happened, I just want to, I know you're not asking advice in this part, but I do just want to say my personal opinion in this is that I know that you tried to help, and you did, and it didn't work out, you know, but I would say keep her away. I'm not obviously saying like keep her away, don't let her see her mom. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is keep her away from situations that will definitely hurt her more. I'm talking about the daughter. So, meaning if you invite the mom to come live and then live with you guys, and then she just dips out in 2 weeks, like the daughter's gonna be like, where did mom go? Like, where is she? I don't understand. Like, she was just here, we were fine, and now she's gone. So, I need you, sis, to be that role model right now, because that woman obviously cannot do that. Her focus is not there. And, you know, whatever her situation is, I'm not going to really speak on that, even though I have a lot to say about that, but that's not why you emailed me, and I'm not going to go there right now. So, I need you to still keep being that role model for that little girl, and eventually, I know right now it's so hard because they were, honestly, like, this all happened. I know you said you got full custody of her when she was 4, and at 4 years old, they can kind of understand, like, where's mom, like, where's dad, like, you know, what's going on, versus if they're 1 or 2, it's a little bit different. They will eventually get used to the living circumstances and, you know, just roll with the punches, I guess you could say. But in this situation, it's a little bit different because she remembers her mom. She's still remembering. She's still not understanding. So I need you to keep being that best mom version of you that you can be, and just be there for her. She will one day truly appreciate what you're doing for her, even though all this is super confusing, it's super hectic, it's very hurtful, I'm sure, and you really have to, I know that you're probably dealing with so much, because I can only imagine. Like, I'm super, like, I'm the type of person that has a huge heart as well. Like, I'm super, like, when it comes to children especially, like, I don't play that shit, sis. I really don't. But because you were, like, the bigger woman, you need to fully step in and just be like, you know what? Hubby, we tried this, it didn't work. Now we need to move on to plan B. So plan B is going to be, obviously, that you're not going to do that again. You're not going to put the little girl in that position again to where she is going to feel temporary love, very temporary, and long-term pain when her mom leaves again. So I know that it's, again, not what you asked to hear, but I do just want to put my input in that because you're doing a great job in trying to prevent situations, or even maybe trying to help certain situations. But right now, you need to focus on her solely. So don't worry about the baby mama. Don't worry about what she's doing. Don't worry about she's calling, talking about she needs money for gas, she needs a place to live, she wants to do this, she wants to do that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. It's not your position, sis. Like, you already lent a handout, and she did not. She did not. I repeat, she did not want it, okay? She was solely there because she had nowhere to be. Point blank, period. I'm not going to go too much into that because I honestly don't know her situation, so I don't want to, you know, overstep boundaries, but let's just call it what it is. So she left her daughter there. Now, to move on to the mother-in-law. Now, I can see how you may feel about this because this is honestly like a super juicy topic. Like, I personally would very much feel some type of way if, you know, it was a very similar situation and she was always reaching out to the baby mama and, you know, constantly keeping tabs on her, wanting to know if she's okay, wanting to know where she's at, like asking about her constantly. And I get it because, you know, she does have her granddaughter. Maybe she wants to know for certain reasons in case if anything happens, like she's able to, you know, kind of relay a message to the granddaughter eventually at that time. You didn't give me too much detail as far as their relationship, as far as the grandma, the mother-in-law, and the mom. I don't really know how their relationship is. Like, you didn't say, like, if they talk all the time, if they're on good terms, if they're on bad terms, or anything like that. Like, you just mentioned, like, you know, she doesn't really like her, but she keeps tabs on her, but that doesn't really justify, like, you know, are they good right now or are they not? Either way, at the end of the day, she could honestly, talking about your husband's mom, your mother-in-law, like she could honestly be like a person that is just like you, is very kind-hearted and wants to make sure that, you know, she tries to control situations to the benefit of bettering the situation, if you know what I'm trying to say. Just like how you did. It didn't work out. It didn't work out. And for that, maybe she is trying to do that. Maybe she is trying to save, somehow, some way, is trying to save the situation. And this is a very like complicated, complex situation. So there's no real like solution. You guys all don't know what the solution is, and I'm sure you guys are all just trying to make it better, trying to find a way, because at the end of the day, it's all about the little girl. So if it were me, okay, this is just if it were me, I am a woman that can take a lot. I take a lot. So I can easily put something to the side, even though it's gonna cause me pain but bring someone else joy. I would rather do that. So what I mean by that is, if it means that you should meet the mother-in-law and play fakes or whatever, or maybe even just put your pride to the side, you're only seeing her once or twice a year, which is not very much at all, I would honestly make that count. And I'm going to tell you why it's so important to do that. It's important because the little girl that you're raising right now looks up to you. She is looking up to you. You're the only permanent role model as far as a mother that she has. So anything that you do, say, mimic, talk about, do about, anything like that, she's 6 years old, okay? So she's definitely gonna keep track. Like, at 6 years old, like my son is 7, okay? Nothing gets past him. At 6 years old, they're definitely having that mentality where, you know, if it ever came to like her seeing you and the mother-in-law together, like she doesn't want to feel like, why do they not get along? Like, why doesn't she get along with my grandma? Like, why are they fighting? Or why are they not talking? Or they're gonna notice that. They are gonna notice that. And I know that you're probably thinking like, well, I live all the way in Texas and she lives all the way in California. Like, it's not a big deal. Sure, maybe it's not a big deal right now, but there's going to be certain situations where you are going to have to meet her in person. You are going to have a conversation with her. This little girl is going to see that. She's going to see you guys together, and you don't want her to physically see with her own eyes that you guys are either talking ish to each other, like are ignoring each other, not really talking, you know, maybe you guys are side-eyeing, stuff like that. You don't want to be that. Do not stoop to her mom's level. You know what I'm saying? Like, just put it to the side, sis. That's all I can say. And because it's only once or twice a year that you're going to be seeing her, like, why not? Like, why not? It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to ruin anything. It's not going to jeopardize anything. If anything, you know, the little girl's gonna grow up to seeing that you guys are good. You guys, at least she can say, like, you know what? My mom now is trying to do everything that she can to save me, to save every single relationship, whether it's between her and her mom, you know, you and the grandma, like, you and your husband, you and the daughter, like, no matter which way she looks at it, she's gonna know, like, yo, like, my mom now has my back. She has my back. And I know right now it's not gonna seem like that. You're gonna go through a lot of stuff, sis. Like, you're gonna go through a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, a lot of, like, questions, a lot of things that maybe you might not even have the answer, like, for her. You know, and I just feel like communication is going to be key, okay? So what I mean by this is that you should definitely communicate to your husband, first off, exactly how you feel. Now, do not say it. Do not go off, sis. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is have a sit down, pour up some wine, make a nice dinner, whatever, and just be like, hey, there's something on my mind that I really want to talk to you about that has been bothering me. And I know that this is your mom, but right now I really just need you to put that to the side, and I need guidance. I need reassurance. I need to know what it is that you're expected of me. What would you like me to do as her mom now, and as her mom forever? How can I better the situation? Because right now, who's the most important is baby girl. So you really need to have that conversation with him, and I do not feel like he's gonna be like, whatever, do whatever you want. I don't think he's gonna do that, because number one, he's gonna respect you as a woman coming to him and really you're really concerned for the daughter, right? Even though she's not your blood, you didn't birth her, but you are wanting to make sure that she is good. You're treating her like your own, and you're caring for her like your own. So you really he's gonna respect you for that off top. Number two, he's gonna respect you as a wife, for being like, yo, you're really taking this situation and you're handling it very maturely. You're talking to me, you're expressing to me how you feel. You're also asking me what I think is important. And when you ask your husband what he thinks is the most approachable way, or what's more important, or anything like that, it will make things a lot easier for you, because then you guys will know, you guys will be on the same page. You guys will be able to come on to some certain kind of conclusion to, better the situation itself. Now, as far as the mother-in-law goes, I definitely feel, I know that you said that you have not met her in person, and I know you said that you guys only talked on the phone and FaceTime. However, I also do feel that it's important that maybe you have a conversation with the mother-in-law. You don't need to say hey, you're making me feel like this, and that. You don't need to say it like that, but you could just kind of get to know her a little bit and just be like, hey, just be like, hey, why is it that you reach out to her so much and you don't really, reach out to me? Am I doing something wrong? Or and just kind of say it something like that. You don't need to come off confrontational or anything like that. You just need to just kind of let her know. Eventually, you're going to know when the time is right to bring that up. I'm not saying to bring that up the very first time you guys meet. Just keep your chin up high, and just hold it down. Just hold it down like how you've been doing. And eventually, his mom, is going to respect you, and is going to be like, oh, damn, okay, because you came at me like this, let me tell you why it is that I reached to this girl's mom, why it is that I'm always asking about her. Let me tell you the real reason, so you don't sit here and just think in your mind that I love her more than I love you, or that I care for her more than I care for you, even though that this other woman is not even in the picture. She is going to clarify all of that for you, and all of this will not be for nothing. I promise you. It's not gonna be for nothing. It will eventually be what you want it to be, but you do have to take the correct steps. That's exactly how I feel about it. So if you're asking me genuinely, what you should do, I say yes, meet her in person. You need to meet her in person. You have to do that, not for yourself, but for the little one, for baby girl. You have to do that. You have to put all of your pride aside. You have to put all of your anger, all of the what ifs, all of the, why this, why that, just put it all to the side, okay? Meet the mom, hold it down, keep it together, keep it composed, and then when the time is right, eventually, because what's gonna happen is you guys will meet, then you guys will form a bond, okay? And after that, then you can make your move as far as like, hey, like I just had a couple questions because, you know, I was wondering this and that, you know, is it this or is it that? Like, and she's gonna tell you, she's a mom, trust. Like, she's not gonna play, baby girl. She's not gonna play. She's gonna tell you, look, this is the reason why. This is why I do this. This is why. And honestly, the reason might not be what you're thinking. It could be totally something different to where it might not even affect you like that. So that is my best advice. I don't know, you guys comment down below if you have any other opinions or advice to help her out, but I really feel like that is the correct steps, because at the end of the day, it's all about baby girl at this point, and you gotta do what you gotta do. And unfortunately, you're in a very unfortunate situation where you just have to take control right now. Like, you just have to do that. And once you do that, you're gonna feel so much better, because you're gonna be like, yo, like, I love this little girl so much that I'm doing this, everything that I can to make sure that she is good. She is going to love you that much more once she knows, like, you know what, this person came into my life and she changed everything. And I'm talking about baby girl. Like, she is going to look up at you and she's gonna be like, you know what, I want to be like you one day. Like, I want to be the kind of woman that you are. And these kind of women that you are, sis, I'm gonna just tell you right now, is so rare. So rare. Please do not lose sight of that. Please don't do that, because you are amazing. You are incredible. Like, just to be able to do that, like, there is not, I personally don't even know a woman that would do that. I don't even think that I would fully be able to be like, hey, you know, come live with us, you know. I might, just because like my heart is really big, but I've never been in your situation to where I can fully say like, yeah, I've done that. I understand, you know. No. So I'm just talking about like the people who have actually done it, and it's just like, girl, like, you are doing amazing. You are doing fucking amazing. So I just want to cheers to that, because you're a great mother, you know, for our baby girl, and you know, obviously a great mother for your soon-to-be. I don't know if you already had the baby or not, but if you did, congratulations. And if not, please let us know like how the labor and everything else went, but for baby number 2. But anyways, that's my advice. Again, you can do whatever it is that you feel would be best, but that's just kind of where I would sit with it. And, you know, don't take it out so much on your husband. Don't take it out on the daughter. Like, don't take it out on the mother-in-law. Like, this is really the situation that you're put in, and you can only grow from this. This is not, I know that it may be hurtful sometimes, or painful to do, or you don't want to do it, or why do you have to, you know. Don't worry about all that. This is your situation that you chose to be in. Unfortunately for you, it's all of this right now, okay? It's not gonna be like this forever, and I just want you to know that. It's not gonna be like this as long as you communicate effectively. Communication is so important, so I really want you to just, you know, have a sit down, talk to hubby, you know, just do what I said, and, you know, it might just have a turn of events of things, and it might just make the whole situation a lot more easier, where it's not just a burden on you yourself, when now you have other people kind of trying to help and pick pieces up, and kind of, you know, everyone just working together to try to be like, okay, look, now how can we fix all of this, because this is how she's feeling, you know? So anyways, sis, that's what I think you should do. Again, babies, comment down below, you know, let her know what you guys think that she should do, but I really feel like, you know, that would be the appropriate steps. And, you know, if you guys are also interested, again, on, you know, you need advice on a topic and you want to hear it from me personally, go ahead and email me at armaniamor01@gmail.com, and, you know, I will pull you up. I will read them one by one. Every Sunday we'll have Girl Talks, 50 Shades of Girl Talk, okay? okay? And other than that, I will see you guys on my next video. I love you guys. Bye.